Your next comedian coming up, she's local as well. Please welcome Rebecca M.
What's up, Longmont? Thank you so much again for coming out to a local comedy show. We really do appreciate it. Give it up for yourselves for sticking it around. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I do want to circle back to something Emily did say about every female comedian having a vagina joke, and I wanted to start out strong and say, yes, we do. I just wasn't expecting it to be portrayed on this screen right now. Yeah, very accurate color and all. Yeah. I've really been getting into the spooky season this year. I'm a big fan of Halloween, and some of the things that I like to do to get in spirit are watching a lot of true crime. Any true crime fans here? True crime? Hell yeah. I find it's very relatable. It's very relatable. Not just like the everyday person who murders somebody, but like even serial killers. I identify a lot with them, you know. I find myself being really attracted to serial killers, you know? I don't know what it is about them. I think they're my type, you know? White guys are my type. Yeah. Hear me out. Jeffrey Dahmer, that's a white guy that can cook Asian food. That is a rarity and should be celebrated, honestly. And compared to a lot of modern men, serial killers, you know, like they chase you, okay? That's a really good feeling. It's a good feeling to be wanted, you know? Yeah. I have had a lot of time to think about what I am attracted to because I am single. I'm single. I've been single for over a year now. I don't like to tell people I'm single though. I just like to say I have a lot of hobbies. I do. I have a lot of hobbies. One of the hobbies that I picked up this year is jujitsu. Jiu-jitsu, hell yeah. People are really interested in jiu-jitsu when I tell them I do that. They're like, oh, did you do that to get into like self-defense? And I'm like, no. I want to be the person you have to defend yourself against. I'm a woman in her 30s. Okay, I'm on the hunt. Okay, I've got limited time. Yeah, I'm not the most athletic person, I'll admit. But since I did start in January, I have seen a lot of progress. I've seen a lot of progress. Does anybody know what the ABCs of jiu-jitsu are? Probably not, but let me tell you. The ABCs of jiu-jitsu are always be choking. Yeah. So I've gotten pretty good at that. Like I said, made a lot of progress. For instance, now whenever I get choked out, I no longer immediately come. It's called choke tolerance. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Choke tolerance, yeah. Prior to having all these hobbies, I was in a long-term relationship. I was with the guy for 11 years. Yeah, and it was a very bad breakup, I'll say. It was a bad breakup. I didn't deal with it in the best way. I didn't. I was drinking a lot more in those days, and I call that kind of like my post-breakup slutty phase, you know. And this one night in particular, I did have about 12 drinks, and it's not something I'll be able to live down, really. I did decide to drive myself home after that, and pretty much the worst thing possible did happen to me on my drive home. I did end up blowing a .08. Yeah. He was very ugly, truthfully. Yeah, not something I'll easily be able to live down. Well, we've all done it, you know. I'm not proud of it, but it was there. In my defense, though, I was drunk and I did need a ride home. So it was the responsible thing to do. It was. Yes. Since I am 31, I quickly got out of that post-breakup slutty phase because, you know, really there's not a lot left. It's the leftovers at this point. And I've opened up my dating age range, actually. I've dated a couple older guys, like guys in their like late 40s and stuff like that. And that's been interesting, because I'll say like dating older guys, it's kind of like, it feels like adopting a shelter dog, you know, one that's about to be put down. You're just like, oh, I'll give this guy a chance, show him what a home with love is actually like. It'll be nice, yeah. Bring him around to all my friends, just like, look, adopt, don't shop. Who rescued who? It's nice. Yeah. I have dated a lot of white guys, I'll say. It's shocker, Colorado, it's what's here. And even though I don't look it, I am actually half white and half Asian. In Colorado terms, I call that half domestic, half imported. Thank you. Yeah, fan of IPAs, we get that. But a lot of the white guys I have dated, they really play up the imported aspect of my heritage. This one guy in particular, he really liked my Asian features, and he had a bad habit. He called me his little fortune cookie. Ooh, I know, I mean, accurate, I do look like that down there after I shave, but it kind of gave me the serious ick, so I did decide to break up with him, and I want to leave you on this note. I decided to break up with him in the way of a fortune. I told him, in the near future, you will be alone. Also, you have herpes, and yeah. I just want to say, if you would like a fortune cookie to remember me by, I do have them. A great snack afterwards. Thank you, and thank you again for coming out. Have a great day.